Hello and welcome back to Miss Womack's Connected Classroom, where we are focusing on transformations. In this video, we'll work on reflections. Video number 2. Most of my kids find success simply visualizing which axis they're reflecting across. Let's take a look at what I'm saying. Right here is our x-axis, and it wants us to reflect across the x-axis. So many of my kids will just count 1, 2 out in one direction, and then 1, 2 out in the other direction, and place their point like that. Here's my A prime. C prime's the same way. And then B prime will be 1, 2, 3 down. Most of my kids having a lot of success with that. However, if you have a list of points like we have here, it's not necessary to create that picture if you know this rule. All you have to do is change the sign of the y. So instead of being 2, 2, it's 2, -2 for A prime. Same thing with B, it's 2, -5, and C is 7, -2. Again, the general rule is just change your y, the sign. Here we are reflecting across the y-axis, right here. Again, I have no problem with you counting 1, 2 across, 1, 2 there. B prime, A prime. Just be cautious when you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out, because it's really easy to lose count and lose place. But many of my kids, when they draw it, they can see. But again, all we're doing is changing the sign of the x. So instead of being 2, 2, it's -2, 2 for A prime. It is -2, 5 for B prime. And C will be -7, 2. The last one is to reflect across where x equals, or y equals x. Now, all you want to do is swap the value for your x and your y. Notice on A prime, when you swap 2 for 2, A prime will stay exactly where it's at. However, B will now be at 5, 2. And C will be at 2, 7. So, again, A prime remains right here, but B, instead of being 2 over and 5 up, will be 5 over and 2 up. Here's our B prime. And C prime, instead of being 7 over 2, will be at 2 up 7. So our new shape will look more like this. Again, that's reflecting across both the y, or where y equals x. We're just basically swapping x and y.